What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today, I challenged myself to see how many games I could win if I was not allowed to build my own teams, and instead let the game choose my teams for me. If you don't know how this works, all you have to do is make sure all of your battle parties are deleted for Great League. Then when you go into a match here, you can see, let's say I press battle, I go to Great League, the game automatically recommends just 3 random Pokemon. It has no rhyme or reason to it, they are not normally Pokemon that pair well with each other, and these Pokemon are the Pokemon I'd have to run in PvP. It's a lot of fun, but a lot of the times these Pokemon are just so bad, but it makes it all the more entertaining. Anyways, before we get into the battles, I want to say if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. It helps out quite a bit, and I'd really appreciate it. But let's get to the battles and see what the game gives me. Alright, first battle. Let's see if we can do something with this team. Crustle is our lead into a Galarian Weezing. I hope I'm on SmackDown, but I doubt I am. No, I'm on Fury Cutter, which is a little bit more awkward for us here, because that means I don't have any fast move pressure. So I have to go for some baits, I guess. I'm gonna go for the Fury Cutter bait and see if they fall for it. This could be a Rock Wrecker, which would one-shot them, but Bug-type damage does nothing to Galarian Weezing, which is very awkward here. I would imagine they're running Brutal Swing Sludge with this Pokemon, right? So they're at 5. Yeah, we no-shield that properly. 6. Okay. I mean, I should survive this, and maybe... I need to survive this and get a Rock Wrecker off. That's, like, my one chance. Oh, man. Okay, wait. Wait, okay, hold on. Why did they just swap? They caught an X-Scissor on Mightyena, and it lands. What the heck? So what do I do here? I don't know. I'm so weak to that Weezing, man. Why is there a Weezing? I am on Dragon Tail, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping I was not on Dragon Tail. I just don't have the movesets to deal with that thing. Like, really nice catch, I guess, by them, question mark. But also, just saving the Weezing is such a smart play on their end, too. Okay. I don't honestly know. I don't think I survived this Brutal Swing, so I have to shield this up. It's so tragic, but I think I literally have to. And I just have to hope that my Blaziken here in the back line is going to close this game out. If they would have shielded their Mightyena, this game would have been over. They would not have had a chance. Why are they shielding the Weezing? Do they know I'm triple weak to this thing? They must, I guess, the way they're playing this. I guess I just shield. It's probably going to be a freaking Brutal Swing bait, but I think I have to shield anyway. Because I'm a Shadow Blaziken. Oh my goodness. They bring in a Thievul here. Is there ever a chance? Night Slash is going to hurt, but I might be able to farm this down. If I can farm this down and get a Blaze Kick off into the Weezing, I can win this. Please don't boost. No, they get the boost! You've got to be joking me! I was going to win this! They get the boost and they win! Ah! Yeah, I kind of feel robbed. I'm not going to lie. I feel a little bit robbed here. That was going to be a win. That was going to be a win, but they had the 1-in-8 win condition there to boost with a freaking Night Slash. And they got it. Classic Go Battle League. Oh, dear lord. Oh, no. Okay, well, I guess we're clothing it up. You gotta win this one. I'm really annoyed about that boost a second ago. Florges is... Honestly, like, Ludicolo's fine here, I guess. They likely can't go for Chilling Waters. That would be really bad for them to do. So I force them to go for Trailblazes instead, which I guess is good because they don't debuff me. But it's also bad because then they boost their attack stat. But, you know, man, Cloth is going to pop off here the second this floor just goes down, right? I think that's what we're all thinking. So much damage. I'm honestly not a big Ludicolo fan in this new season. I feel like Astonish is a very good move for it to happen. Weather Ball is good too. It's still a little bit too unimpactful here to do a lot. Nice no-shield by them, I suppose. We'll let Ludicolo go down. I mean, if I have any chance here, I think it's with our Frostlass getting a huge energy lead here. And then, like, maybe they swap, and then Cloth, like, can it RPS something? I don't know if Cloth has any RPS capabilities, but we'll try to. Florges, or Frostlass, rather, comes in. You should get the full farm down before a move. Nice, so we have quite a bit of energy here. And, I mean, Avalanche is gonna hurt. They come in with a Gastrum. I mean, that's pretty good to see, right? My Cloth wants to avoid this. I wouldn't be surprised with, like, a Corviknight in the back or something, because I have seen those in the back line with Gastros and Florges leads. But we'll see. Looks like they're just farming up a lot of energy here. They're at 6 right now, which means they do have access to a Water Pulse, or they're one away from back-to-back Body Slam, but Body Slam doesn't do a lot here, so... I guess I'm gonna no-shield this. Force a Water Pulse out of him. And then maybe Cloth can win. I don't know. Can it? I'm investing in the Cloth win con. Maybe. I mean, like, as far as things go that Cloth can see, this is one of them. This is kind of one of them, actually, isn't it? We shield the first. We have Rock Tomb here. Is there actually a chance? I'm trying to think. Like, Cloth's not good. That's the problem. They're already at their next attack here. But, I mean, I have energy still on my Frostlass. Okay, wait. You know, when I first used this Pokemon, when I did a showcase on it, when it first came out, I called it Clawful. I said it was such a Clawful Pokemon. Why would you want to use this? I think I understand now why you'd want to use this pick. It's just too good. It's just way too good. Oh, wait, that's a real team. Hold on. Okay, well, oh, it's not a real team. I would not recommend running this. Mudslap exists. Cloth exists. You would be so weak to Cloth, but we'll see what we can do. Next opponent. We'll see what this team can do. Tinkaton into Guzzlord? Okay, well, can we RPS this guy? I have 2 electrics in the back. Well, that's good, kind of. But, like, Shadow Ball is going to hurt quite a bit here, right? If I don't shield it. I mean, I need Switch this game. I need it no matter what. I don't like how it's looking like we're going to RPS this guy so far, because likely something's going to go awry in the middle of this game. They'll get a big farm down with Guzzlord potentially against my Electrode, but I mean, I do have Tinkaton to wall the energy. I'm just kind of worried. Do I even have the ability to hard counter someone with a Golem? I don't know if that's possible. They actually go here for a shield on the Wild Charge, which is kind of interesting. Okay, we double Wild Charge. If they go for a Surf here, then they would be able to get a second Surf off if I don't throw an Alignment on the next. They actually do go for it, which is kind of interesting. They could go for a catch here, but it looks like they actually went for the Overfarm, which I think is probably for the best for me. Because the best way I can see myself winning this game is if I just get rid of this Jellicent, and maybe I can just keep Alignment. You know, is that a crazy thing to say? I think Wild Charge does quite a bit more raw damage despite being resisted here. So we'll go for this. They have 4 Dragon Tails here. It's going to come down to, like, if there's a Pokemon in the backline Golem has any play into him. And I honestly don't know if that's possible. It's a Golem. Oh my goodness, maybe? If I don't get one shot here... Wait, I just outpace. Dude! How did we just RPS this guy? Into oblivion by believing in the Go Battle League algorithm to choose the team for me. We just one-shot the Corviknight. Okay. Alright. I mean, I'll take this. We have another Wild Charge. It does more than a Rock Blast, but I don't know if it's quite enough to knock this out. My Golem might go down, unfortunately. Oh, they just top left. Nice. Okay, that was unexpected. Oh my goodness, another pretty real team. No bulk to it, but it looks kind of fun, so we'll see what it can do. Heatran win a game. I kind of like Heatran, unironically. It's kind of a fun pick, but it's not a great Pokemon in this meta. Oh, okay. Thank you, Go Battle League. I appreciate this so much. This may be the quickest game of my career. I think I might deserve this one after the last game. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that might be like the... Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's not good. Hey, at least I see the second Pokemon. At least I see the second Pokemon this game. There's a reason we don't normally trust in the Go Battle League algorithm to figure out what teams to use. Sometimes you get the funny RPSs. More often, this happens to you. Oh, man. Okay. Well, this is good news. You know, we deserved this after the last game, I guess. Let's hope the algorithm decides not to do that to us again, though. Okay, what the heck? I guess this is technically a team. Alright, next battle. Unarigus to Jellicent. I mean, My Heatran avoids this. Is that good? Why do I have Sand Tomb? That's a crazy move. I mean, maybe it's the right move, though, because I had imagined here they're probably just gonna go straight for the shield here. It could be a Shadow Ball, right? Or a Rock Tomb or a Brutal Swing. They probably weren't expecting the Sand Tomb to come through. I mean, I'm gonna let this go. I hope it's a Surf and I hope I survive, but I don't know if I would. It's super effective still. I do survive, actually. Okay, well, I mean, Runarigus has got us a shield advantage here, and it's whittled down a water type, so maybe Heatran has more play in the back line. Then again, Heatran is not a good Pokemon, I'd say, so we're probably still in a very awkward position. Let's see what moveset we were on our Dunsparce here. Okay, Dragon Tail, actually. Okay, well, it's probably a good thing that we're baiting this out. We don't want this anywhere near our Heatran. With that said, I don't know how we're gonna take down that Jellicent. It still has a lot of energy on it. Why are they so prepared against Heatran, man? That's unironically so rude. I guess I'm gonna let this go. I don't know. I think I just need shields for my Heatran at this point. Big body slam. We'll see if they shield this or not. I would imagine they do let this go. Like, I can't take a single attack on... Like, a Mud Slap from this thing would one-shot my Heatran. They actually shield it. That's insane. Wow, wait. They're misplaying this. They don't realize how strong Dunsparce is. I hate that there's actually a chance I could have play here, but it's probably just like a second Mud Slapper, right? Surely. Or maybe a fighter. I guess I just let this go down here. I just double shield, farm down, and hope that I can one-shot something. I have Stone Edge or Magma Storm, and they're not going to get to two moves here. They're using Hex as well, and Hex is not known for its fast move pressure. It's also a Ghost-type move, so I'm not weak to it. Please tell me there's some play I have in the backline. Yeah, like that, I'd say. I think we just won the game with Shadow Heatran. This is amazing. Even if we didn't have Stone Edge here, I think we could go for a Magma Storm and just get to back-to-back attacks, but I think I'd rather just Stone Edge this. Goodbye, Moltres. And goodbye, Jellicent. Well, we just went 3-2, letting the algorithm decide our team. The games we lost was to a Wigglytuff when I was triple weak to Fairy, and to a Boost. Honestly, I'm kind of proud about that. 3-2? Alright, that's a good way to start it off. What does that get us up to? We get to 3,100 on the dot. Okay, well, let's keep going, I guess. We're running back the Shadow Heatran. Okay, that's kind of a team. Alright, next battle. Can our Heatran win again? I'd be surprised. This team is weak to a lot. And that is a pretty bad lead. But I mean, hey, what if I save swap Heatran? Okay, well, you know, Heatran, it's not good for a lot of things, but it's good for doing one fire spin into a Caesar. The Gastro comes in. We don't love that. But hey, you know what this does? Is it sets up a nice Venusaur farm down. Unironically, this is looking amazing for us. Because they're probably not on Earth Power, right? So they have to go Body Slams here. Oh boy, okay. I will no-shield this because Venusaur is a trooper. It can survive a Body Slam. Try to go for a farm down, but they'll get another Body Slam off, unfortunately. But I do survive this, and I mean, Frenzy might be resisted into Caesar, but it's still going to do a decent chunk. Did you let that go down? I'm going to Frenzy here. I want to chip this down more if possible. And like, I don't know, what if it's something I beat in the back? Is there a chance at that? What if it's a Malamar? There's always a chance it's a Malamar in the back. Because I think I'm on Bug Bite here. Yeah, I am. Okay, wait a second. That is playable. Why is it playable? I don't know. That's incredible news, though. We debuff this as soon as we can. We just go for the Bug Bite damage. And I think in the 2-shield here, we should be... They let that go? How do we just get back-to-back Shadow Heatran wins? That's... unheard of. I don't know what this team is. Alright, next battle. Let's see if Starmie, I guess, is gonna work. I mean, if Shadow Heatran can, almost anything should be able to. And I mean, that's actually probably a pretty good lead, unless they're on Charm. Because I wall their energy. Okay, oh, dude, are you kidding me? How am I RPSing a guy? Again. Surf's gonna come through here, but I don't need Switch this game, do I? I have Barbarical in the back. So I can just let that go. And if they want a shield, they can be my guest. Honestly, Morpeko might just survive the Hex damage here anyway. See what they do. They no shield? Okay, well, I probably get an Aura Wheel off into whatever comes in, right? We'll make sure that it's something that we actually have play into, though. Maybe I need a Psychic Fangs, depending on what comes in, but, I mean, if it's the Ninetales, we just Aura Wheel this immediately. I know it's a resisted attack, but, like, I don't think that really matters here. His Aura Wheel, after getting a boost, still does an insane amount of damage, yeah. Honestly, I'm out of here. Yeah, I kind of figured a Euphis could be in the back. And I didn't want to give him an energy lead. I feel like that would have been a lose condition here. Barbarical also walls the energy from Ninetales, so this is probably good that this is happening. Get a shield there. Okay. I do need to land a Surf into this. That is my win condition. If they ever let a Surf go, we should be fine. Discharge. Alright. This game's gonna get really weird really quick. They do shield that again. 1, 2. Okay. They might try to go for a catch at some point, and if they do, I can't throw a Surf. If I do, that loses us the game. They Mud Bomb in case I catch. Okay, we swap, we save the Surf. I think we're fine. I think we're fine here. Let's see what move they throw, though. Make sure it's not like Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, Chilling Water, we survived that. I guess, okay, technically we don't wall Chilling Water, do we? But I don't want to take a second one. I don't want to get double debuffed. We'll go for the Cross Chop, knock out the Ninetales. And then if I get another Cross Chop into this thing, then that should definitely put them into a range where I can knock them out now just with a Surf, right? Cross Chop. Yeah, I mean, that's easily Surf range. Yeah, they throw energy here. I saved the Surf for this very Pokemon. We knew that we needed it. No one-turn lag. We just have the Surf. We get the knockout. This is going disturbingly well, I will say. This should not be happening. Okay. Well, another win. Let's keep it going. I think that's a real team. Let's double check that my Palisand has 2 moves. I think it does. Yes. And my Clefable, does that have 2 moves? Yeah, I guess so. I guess this is a real team. Alright. Maxie, oh no, he's new regional champion, by the way. He just won a regional this last weekend or so. And we see a Hakamoa lead. Funnily enough, I actually wall this with Palisand, so I'm gonna swap out and see what he wants to do. That's only a Brick Break, right? I can no-shield that. It will debuff my defense stat, I suppose, but that's fine by me. Just getting this away from my B barrel is probably good. Yes, we bait out the Shadow Caesar, but this game is not looking 100% ideal right now because this thing's going to get a huge farm down here, and Shadow B Barrel is not a bulky Pokemon. How does he know Palisand counts? I don't know, but I guess well played on his part. Is it 7 right now? CMP'd us here, which is fine. We'll go for the instant Scorching Sands. Hope for an attack drop here, and we'll see what happens. He lets... Okay, so that means he's probably good against B-Barrel, right? But if he brings in Hakamoa here, I would be so happy. He does. I flip switch. We got our Fairy type into the Hakamoa, and surely B-Barrel's good enough in the backline that we just win. I don't know if that's the case, but it's probably, like, somewhat, I don't know, maybe playable? I guess Hyper Fang's the play to go, right? Is it? Or do we Surf here? I don't know, maybe we just go double Surf. Ah, this is so awkward, because my Clefable doesn't actually have a great move into this Empoleon. I can see why he let go of Switch. He didn't necessarily need it this game. He no-shields that. That's honestly quite a bit of damage. I'm gonna shield this up. I think I have to. He's at 11, so 1. 2, 3. I mean, we get a shield here, right? And I don't think he can farm us down, but it'll be close, honestly. Shield, unfortunately. Okay, that's actually a pretty smart play by him here. He goes for the combo play. I wish I had Moonblast on my Clefable. We'll Meteor Mash this, because I don't want to take any unnecessary damage here if I can help it. I think I survive a Hydro Cannon. I'm just not sure he's in range where I knock him out with a Swift on his Empoleon. I mean, honestly, maybe he is. He might be. We'll go for it here and hope for the best. Yeah, not quite, but, like, I don't think I'm in Hydro range just yet, either. Please, let me farm this down, please. He needs 2 Hydro Cannons, I think. Clefable's kind of bulky. Ah, no, he gets there! Man, okay. I might need to look into this. Does Meteor Mash do more raw damage than a Swift? If so, I messed up big. Dang it, man. Swift does 23, Meteor Mash does 26! We could have won that. The more you know, I guess. That's on me. I guess that's a real team, isn't it? Alright, that's kind of cool, I guess. Let's see if we can win with this one. It's kind of a fun-looking team, actually. Shadow Drape into Clefable, alright. Well, we just lost using a Clefable, so surely that means they're going to lose as well. We'll go for the instant Aqua Tail. Our backline's actually a little bit soft here to Fairy-type damage, now that I'm thinking about it. So it's probably a good thing that we are in this matchup. But, I mean, they do a lot of neutral charge attack pressure here, so I gotta keep that in mind. They're almost certainly just about to Meteor Mash us, but I can't risk it. I gotta shield this no matter what. And even Meteor Mash would basically put us into farm down range the longer this goes, so we'll shield this up. Okay. Not a Furt like I was hoping for when I saw this typing, but, I mean, honestly, this is still kind of fine. They have back-to-back body slams here, but, I mean, I have a Frenzy Plant, I guess. Yeah, they throw in really bad timing there just to make me shield a little bit earlier than I'd like. That's a smart play. Big body slam, though. We shield that, and we should be able to go for 4 and throw Frenzy. But I don't know if this quite knocks out, but I do have back-to-back attacks just in case. We'll see what they do. Oh, that does knock out. Nice. They probably bring in Clefable here. I guess I'm going for the Night Slash. I don't know quite why. Maybe because I get to 2 and they definitely shield this? It's hard to say. They do shield, okay. Got another one already, actually. Okay. If we get a shield here, I'd be pretty happy, but I would be surprised with that, honestly. Yeah, they do let that go. Smart play. We'll Aqua Tail immediately with Drapion here, just to try to snipe down a Meteor Mash or Moonblast, whatever they have here. And, I mean, Dragonair, if it has play in the backline, could still be... Wait, they let that go with a Jellicent into the back? We're going for a crazy play, I know. But we'll see what we can do. You get a shield there. What? Okay, they could have thrown a Surf, and that might have knocked us out. But they let us get this off. And at this point, we can just swap catch the Surf. And they need to throw 2 attacks now to knock out my Dragonair. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we'll take the win again. I can't believe you just won with that team. What is this moveset, man? I guess that's technically built. It's a team. The real team. Let's try it. Alright, final opponent of this set. We've had some crazy games so far. We continue on this winning streak. And I mean, all things considered, not a terrible lead. I wouldn't call this an amazing lead, though, because a single bait actually allows him to outpace us here. And I don't love that. We'll just go for a Drill Peck, and if I land this attack, I'd be pretty happy, because that solidifies the 2-shield scenario a little bit better for me. Yeah, because now I can, like, double shield farm down. The attempt to catch on the Ice Cream Cone, but they're just too good. They see it coming. But actually, are they that good? They come in With this thing, the Jellicent comes into our Ice Cream Cone. They have a lot of energy on that Gudra, actually. That's not great. They no-shield, that makes sense. Wait, I can one-shield farm down with the Ice Cream Cone. They only get one attack here. I think I might have underestimated you, Vanillux. I think I might have. I mean, I think we just Avalanche. There's no reason to, like, Blizzard anything at this point. They would have brought in an Ice Resist. They had, like, a real one. Okay, well, I guess I shouldn't have thrown on alignment there, but that's fine. This is actually one of the few things that I could see being pretty tricky for us here still. But we'll see what we can do. Dream. I'm gonna no-shield this. I think it's gonna be a fly. No, it's a Brave Bird. That's a smart play. I'm gonna wait down my switch clock then. I think that's gonna be the way to win this game. I'm kind of surprised they Brave Birded, but I'm also not at all. That's a pretty smart play. Maybe shield this up. I think I see what I have to do here, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can, actually. We'll see. I need to be able to bank this energy and come back in with my Ice Cream Cone and try to get to another Avalanche. But that's not going to happen. I just get incinerated down. No, I probably should have shielded the Brave Bird. I thought they were going to go for a fly against our Moltres. That's tragic. I'm happy with how close we got this game, but that wasn't the easiest team to fight. Kind of surprised they wouldn't have brought in the Talonflame, though, into the Ice Cream Cone in the first place. But still a 3-2. That is absurdly good for having teams auto-generated by the game. That gets us to 30. How did I just gain like 30 points for a 3-2? That was like plus 29. Oh boy. I didn't want that. I honestly have no idea how we won this many games today. These teams were absolute garbage. I mean, Shadow Heatran, very fun Pokemon, but very bad Pokemon. And that goes for a lot of the picks that we used here today. But still, we were able to put in a good showcase of a lot of these weird teams. And I think while the Go Battle League algorithm can give you some good teams, generally you should not be relying on it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.